Tomen agua, amigos, no sean estúpidos. New place, new me. If you are watching this video, then you are most likely a pretty big fan of the Doom franchise.
No shit.
I mean, aren't we all?
Of course!
Killing big badass demons with big effing guns is never, ever going to get old, my friends. Humanity's biggest and oldest conflict has been against the demons from hell or the underworld, spawning through several different religions and cultures, dating all the way back to thousands of years before the Common Era with the ancient Sumerians. The ancient Sumerians, the earliest known civilization in the historic region of southern Mesopotamia, with demons being depicted as burning and torturing the god Dumasir in the underworld. Just your daily dose of demon trivia, huh? Needless to say, our conflict with the demons is old as balls. And still, that doesn't stop us from creating interesting stories from these old conflicts. And the interest in those stories has never wavered. But even the oldest of demons burn away over time. Their fading fire ceases to produce heat. Oh, the misery. Well, that's basically what's happening to Doom Eternal and the Doom franchise overall. Player interest is fading away over time and support for the game is about to go dark. It's pretty sad to see, if I had to be honest. In this video, we're going to talk about the current state of the Doom franchise and what the future holds for all Doom fans around the globe.
Being bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step up in a room.
So let's do something funny, my friends. If you are a huge fan of Doom, leave a like on this video right now. Absolutely rip and tear the like button like this. This is your unique chance to prove that you are a badass demon hunter. And also subscribe if you haven't already, my friends. But before we get into it, this video is sponsored by Mech Arena. If you're a huge fan of action-packed shooters, but do not have the time to sit down and play a couple of hours of Halo 3, no lo puedo creer, then Mech Arena is exactly for you. This game is filled to the brink with short, tight, fast-paced, action-packed encounters, with each match lasting no more than 3 minutes. The maps are designed for constant, intense encounters with other mechs. Speaking about mechs, this game has a ton of mechs to choose from and unlock, with Lancer being a pretty fast boy, or Orion, the brand new mech that can mark other players for you and your team to destroy. Talking about absolute destruction, Season 8 has just begun with a brand new battle pass, one that is eager to be beaten by you. Or you can try out the special events and unlock the Ultra Duper Super Graviton Beam. Now, just to clarify, this game is not a reflex type shooter, so it's not like Halo 3 in terms of precise controls, yet it also doesn't feel slow and dated like other mech games. The controls and gameplay are just in the right spot. This game is completely free to play on iOS and Android, and if you use my link or scan the QR code on screen right here, you will get $25 worth of goodies, which include one Farflight skin, one Prodigy crate, and one plasma cannon to help you kick some ass. And if you are quick, you can add me to your friends list. All you gotta do is click the link down below in the description and download the game. Muchísimas gracias to Mech Arena for sponsoring this video. Los quiero mucho. Now, if I had to be honest, it really pains me to make this video. This long journey began all the way back in August of 2018, 4 years ago. A su pinche madre, when I made my first ever video on Doom Eternal, speculating if the Marauder was actually the Doom Slayer. Time sure fucking flies, man. ¿Cómo vergas eso fue hace más de 4 años? No entiendo. A la verga, me vale verga, wey. At the time, Doom content on YouTube was at its all-time high. Speculation videos on the lore of the game, trying to piece the story together with the several trailers and concept illustrations id Software gave us with the new trailers. Doom Eternal trending worldwide.
Being bada boom, Mr. Worldwide when I step up in a room.
Every time something new about the game was revealed. QuakeCon 2019 being fucking legendary. Bethesda even invited me as a special guest on the Bethesda Game Days event on Boston, Massachusetts on Past East. Fun fact, I still cannot watch my segment of the stream on video. It is on YouTube, but I just can't watch it. I cringe so bad. Anyways, the road to the release of Doom Eternal was legendary as balls. The marketing team at Bethesda and id Software did an amazing job letting the gamers know just how fucking awesome this game was going to be, and they didn't under-deliver. The marketing for the game was spot on, and it was true. Doom Eternal released to critical acclaim the 20th of March 2020 and has become the icon of the Doom franchise with its revolutionary gameplay design, soundtrack, and the amazing Ancient Gods expansion pack. Even if some people didn't like the narrative of the game, and I can see why, I still like and appreciate the story of Doom Eternal for what it is. An over-the-top action-packed story that cements the Doomslayer as basically a superhero that transcends time and space. But not everything is sunshine and rainbows. In the marketing of the game, id Software promised that the game will feature a la verga, mi espalda. What the fuck, my back? What's happening to me? id Software promised that the game will feature a brand new game mode never seen on this franchise before, that being Invasion Mode, where two player-controlled demons invade the campaign of a player, hoping to end his run. For reasons unknown to mankind and science, this mode was cancelled a year after the game was released. Also, it was stated by id Software that eventually, mostly all of the levels of the base campaign and the Ancient Gods expansion pack will be turned into master levels. And even if we have quite a big number already released, out of the 19 total levels on the game, only 6 were turned into master levels. Not even 1/3 of the game's levels have been turned into master levels. And that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna stay like this. I think I destroyed my back. All the way back in 2020, people from the community were able to data mine several master levels that haven't been released to this day, more than 2 years after the game was released. Also, id Software mentioned that even if mod support was not going to be available on the release, they would probably release official modding tools for the game sometime after it was released. Fast forward to July of 2022, and id Software has been radio silent about the matter. Also, there were several talks about releasing more maps and more demons for Battle Mode 2.0. Yet, the last ever update on Battle Mode was update 6.66, where they added a brand new map named Stronghold and a new playable demon, that being the Dread Knight, giving Battle Mode a total of 8 maps and 6 playable demons. It's been more than 8 months since update 6.66, the last major content update for the game, and the studio has been radio silent on possible new additions to the roster of demons and even new heroes to play as besides the Doomslayer on Battle Mode. Also, after the Ancient Gods expansion pack was concluded, there were talks about releasing a comic book of the game, tying in several events to what happens on the Doom timeline to what happens in Doom Eternal. Fast forward to July of 2022, and absolutely nothing has been shared about the matter, which honestly sucks a lot. Also, what better way to describe the current state of the game by watching the type of content it spawns on YouTube. Chingada madre. I am also guilty about this. Doom content on YouTube has basically become memes, shit posting, or talking about the lack of updates, or talking about events or updates for the game. That's basically it. And here is the main point of this video, that being the current state of the Doom franchise, which honestly can only be described as radio silence. We know next to nothing about the future of this franchise and the future of Doom Eternal in general. Is id Software going to end support for the game this year? Al chile quien sabe. Are they planning on releasing a massive farewell gift to the fans in the shape of something that can change this content ecosystem of about the game. Al chile, no sé, güey, no tengo idea. And it gets even more depressive when you see just how well grounded and connected with its fanbase id Software was pre-launch and post-launch. id Software, as a studio that makes video games, became the textbook definition on how to treat your fanbase with respect and how to build a strong, lasting connection with your community. I've met the guys at id Software multiple times and still talk to them to this day. And let me tell you, my friends, with all of my sincerity and honesty, they are awesome human beings. With that in mind, the current state of the franchise just makes it even more tragic. Do not get me wrong, okay? I'm not saying that id Software turned into an evil gaming company like others in the industry. There are several contractual obligations that id Software as a studio needs to abide. They cannot freely share everything they are working on because they want to. If they did, they would probably be destroyed by the law. No, actually, I know that if they did it, they would be destroyed by the law. So, instead of doing that, there should be a middle ground where anyone in this community, the studio, the player fanbase, the fans, whatever, can set foot on. That being something like this. Fans of Doom, we are id Software. We cannot tell you what we're working on, we cannot tell you anything we're working on, new game, new Quake, new Doom, DLC, whatever. We cannot tell you anything because we are contractually obligated to not tell you. If we did, we're going to be destroyed by the law, but we can tell you something. If you're a fan of Doom, we're working on something. That's all we're going to tell you. I cannot tell you when it's going to be released, I cannot tell you what's the thing we're working on, but we are working on something. I think that's the middle ground that we, the fans, and they, the studio, should abide. Just talk to us like you did in the past. That's all I'm trying to say. Just more communication with your community and fanbase. The Xbox Bethesda showcase that happened last month was what cemented this thought on my head. The Doom franchise has once again entered content drought. We do not know how long it is going to last, and we do not know anything about the future of Doom. But if one thing is for sure, is that everything in this world comes to an end, and that not even Doom Eternal is eternal. Thank you for watching this video. It's okay, my Spartans, my back. Puta madre, my back. God, verga. Ay, wait. My back. It's okay, my Spartans. Please let me know what you think about this video down in the comment section. Leave a like if you did, and a dislike if you disliked the video. It is completely fine. There's a Gamer Subs sale right now. Shakers, new flavors, etc. So use code MIDNIGHT and get something good. Do it before they go out of stock, because if they go out of stock, they are never going to be restocked again. Also join the Patreon if you want to support the channel, and have an awesome Friday and a weekend. I love you so much. Stay safe. Adios. Bye.